So, welcome back. In this lecture, we're going to talk about one of the very basic concepts of finance, time value of money. How do you compare cash flows that occur at different points in time? This is the tool that you probably use every day, deciding on your mortgage, deciding how to pay for your car, planning for your retirement, and so on. So after this lecture, you will be able to compare cash flows at different points in time, move cash flows in time around, compute the future value of a cash flow today, or compute the present value of a cash flow that occurs in the future. You will also understand the power of compounding and why it makes such a big difference. All right, let's get started. Do you like movies? I like movies a lot, and I'm a big movie buff. So here I have a list of all-time worldwide box office winners. You might recognize some of these names. For example, Avatar is at the top with 2.8 billion US dollars, followed by Titanic, and then the latest Star Wars, which I haven't seen, and Jurassic Park, and even classics like Gone with the Wind. Now, what is the problem with this table? Well, of course, I can hear you saying that you can't really compare these numbers since they represent different points in time. For example, how would you compare $2.1 billion that in 1997 to $2.8 billion in 2009? You're probably saying that somehow we need to adjust these numbers, at least for inflation, right? Well, by the way, if you want to find out the true rankings adjusted, you will find the link to the website below the video if you want to find out the true winner. Of course, this is just a silly example to make the point that cash flows that occur at different points in time cannot be directly compared because there is time value of money. So let me give you an example. Suppose I asked you to lend me $100 today and promise to pay you back exactly $100 a year from now. Would you accept it? I mean, other than being really generous and nice to me. Would you think that this was a good deal? You're probably thinking, no, it is not a good deal, right? Then what would make it a good deal? Well, you're probably saying, well, you would want to be paid something in addition. So, like, for example, some interest, typically a positive amount. What is this interest? Well, it is the cost of your money. It is your opportunity cost. So time value of money is another way of just saying that $1 today is worth more than $1 tomorrow. So why does money have time value? Well, think about it. So you could probably have other uses for that $100. You could buy a nice bottle of wine. You could buy some books. So you could use it for your own consumption. So by giving it up, you're essentially postponing consumption, which you might want to be compensated for. So postponed consumption. Second, there might be some expectation of inflation so that the same $100 may not go as far in the future as it does today. So you might also want to be compensated for that. Finally, there is some chance that I might not even pay you back, right? I could skip down, disappear completely. You might never be able to find me, and you'll never get paid back. So you might also want to be compensated for that risk, right? So all of these represent an opportunity cost for you. So this is why we might have a positive interest rate. So to make the cash flow, the $100, equivalent to something in the future, you would probably expect $100 plus some interest to make up for your opportunity cost.